my name is Ashley Sky. I'm 41 years old and I am trans. I had my sex change when I was 18 going to 19, taking illegal hormones. I had many procedures. I did inject illegal silicone on my breast when I was 17, and that was the worst mistake that I ever did in my life. I remember doing my breast, my Adam's apple, my cheeks. I did my nose. I did my eyes, facelifts, threads, Botox, my lips too. My idol has been always Catwoman. She is one of a kind. My transition started when I was 11 years old, and then I started taking illegal hormones from some friends. My mom noticed that I was doing that, and then my father one time caught me in the bathroom taking a wig. He got so pissed. He didn't want me in the house. He wanted me to leave. After that, I remember escaping from him and telling them that if they're not gonna accept me, I am not coming back. Then it came after like a week after my mom called me and said, you know what, we want to give you a chance. We want to get to know the person that you are. And then that's when I came back. It was very tough, but little by little, my parents started to accept me. I had many procedures. I do like to enhance myself a lot, depending on what kind of parts of the body I wanted to. Threading needles or, Botox, fillers, or surgery in general. The one thing that really hurt the most when I did all my transition was my sex change. That was so much painful. It was so drastic. I lost a lot of muscle mass. I also lost a lot of strength. I recently had an injury. I broke my bone and I was in a hospital. And I think that has to do something with my bones in general. They're not that strong like they used to be. I started doing surgeries when I was 18. I remember doing my breast, my Adam's apple, my cheeks. I did my nose. I did my eyes, facelifts, threads, Botox, my lips too, genioplasty, which is the bones when they shave it over here to make it look a little more tiny. So they're taking this little piece out and they're putting it together and they're screwing it. So I have screws right here. For the forehead, what they do is they do an incision over here all the way across, and they pull this back like they're doing the autopsy, and they pull this down like a mask. They start shaving the brow bone. They cut this little piece right here, they put it in the table and they start shaving it. They put this back and they screw it. I did inject illegal silicone on my breast when I was 17, and that was the worst mistake that I ever did in my life, because after that, all I've been doing is surgery and surgery and surgery to remove all of that liquid, because I had many complications. I did inject silicone on my body. I never had no problems. In the early 2000s, when Kim Kardashian started becoming famous and they started having the TV show and stuff, I had my black hair without me dressing up like her or nothing. So we were just walking, it was Halloween, and I had my black hair and all of that, and I was like, Kim, can we take a picture? My friend sees that. He has lookalikes, he's a producer. He was like, they're confusing you with Kim Kardashian. I'm like, I don't know who this is. He goes like this, you know what? I can even hire you as a lookalike. So I put my heart and soul on this for 2 months. I'm still one of the recognizable Kim Kardashian impersonators. I know that these days are very hard for a lot of LGBTQ plus, because the only thing that they want to do is just express themselves and be themselves, and that's all they want to do. And people have that, a problem about that. There's always going to be people that they will be talking bad about you. People will not be happy always for you. There's always going to be that Grinch wanting to see you fail and not have a career or like be a mess and all of that. You need to believe in yourself and love yourself. And the way that you can love yourself is by accepting yourself and just showing yourself to the world that this is who you are and you're not going to change for no one. I'm fierce. I'm also catty when I want to be. My idol has been always Catwoman. She is one of a kind. She's giving me like, I can be vicious, but I can love someone. I believe that everyone has two different sides of themselves. Catwoman shows it a lot, and that's what it really captivates me. I go to Comic Cons, dressing up like her. People love it. And when I go to Times Square, people go like, oh my God. Everyone kind of like already can tell like, oh, that's Ashley. I used to see the African-American Catwoman. I saw also Michelle Pfeiffer, of course. I remember looking at Michelle Pfeiffer and going like, oh my God, she is amazing. My life update right now is for me probably to stop doing all the surgeries. I think I'm okay for now. I have my own store, which is Manikia. My store makes breastplates. Those breastplates that you see on Beyonce, on her concerts. They come in different shape and size. Despite that I've been through a lot in my life, I think that I'm standing now a little bit stronger than I was before. And, continuing, surviving, and just being myself.